What is going on there, everyone? Well, I saw this story from Axios and just had to laugh out loud for real. Zuckerberg digs in on free speech. This is very short. This will be a very short video. But can you... sure he does. Sure he does. Old dead-eyed Zuckerberg right there. He doesn't care about your free speech at all. He cares about his bottom line, and we'll get into that. In a speech Thursday at Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg said Facebook would prioritize freedom of speech as it navigates a maze of conflicts over misinformation, political advertising, hate speech, and partisan bias on its platform. What he's saying, giving more people a voice gives power to the powerless and pushes society to get better over time. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that, Mr. Zuckerberg? Because I don't think you do. Quote, I believe that we have two responsibilities: to remove content when it can cause real danger as effectively as we can, and to fight to uphold as wide of a definition of freedom of expression as possible, and to allow the definition of what is considered dangerous to expand, and to not allow the definition of what is considered dangerous to expand beyond what is absolutely necessary. That's what I'm committed to, Zuckerberg. Yeah. Well, explain to me why I've been targeted. I've been had these temporary bans numerous times for posting news articles from reputable news sources. You know, what do they call them? I can't remember. Authoritative. There it is. Authoritative news. I've posted authoritative news, and guess what? It was taken down, and I had 7-day temporary bans numerous times because of Facebook, just for pointing out something that leaned conservative. Why have there been pro-life activists completely banned from Facebook? Why has that happened? You say you're there to protect freedom of speech? Well, no answers. We don't get answers. We don't ever get answers on this stuff because they just say, oh, it was a mistake. How many times do you got to make the same mistakes before you realize, okay, we're doing something completely wrong? Everything they've tried to implement has always been negative towards right-leaning people. And it's going to continue. The real reason why they're doing this is because ever since 2017, Facebook has hemorrhaged and lost about 15 million users. I think that's why Zuckerberg's doing this. This is all a ploy. This is all just a public eye ploy. You know, oh yeah, we're for freedom of speech. We're for this. You know, we accept all thoughts. You know, diversity of thoughts is a good thing. Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is, Zuckerberg? You know, that would work out probably better. Actually do what you say you're for, and stop doing what everyone criticizes you about. It's just a thought, and it's a real simple thought. I'm just saying. What are you, a publisher or a platform? Figure it out. Get back to us. Make up a set defined definitions for your rules, and stop changing them every week or two. That's a start. Or how about just let people post what they want to post? If they're threatening violence or something, moderators can deal with that. It's not your, it's really, you consider yourself a platform. Well, then why are you policing so much? What are you scared of? You have nothing to be scared of. You're just a platform to let people talk. People should be held accountable for things they say. Sure, why not? But they should be held accountable and not a blanket wide, oh, you think similar things to this person? Well, you're in the doghouse now too, just for your thoughts. Because y'all are thought police. Y'all are authoritarian thought police, and you know, a lot of people are fed up with it. I think this all, like I said, I think this all comes down to is their bottom line. Their bottom line is suffering because of all the nonsensical things they've done in the past few years, and they're reaping what they sowed. Not our problem, really. I don't care if Facebook stays or goes. It really means nothing to me. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, but I'm barely on it. And I just really use it to talk to my overseas friends. But if you don't have to go on it, don't go on it. It's just like Twitter and all these like not all, but most other social media places. They're there to socially engineer you into thinking what they want you to think, this, that, and the other. Believe me or don't believe anything. It's just all nonsense. I hate Facebook. I hate all these social media companies. They take up too much of people's times. They take up everyone's, you know, brain energy. People, in my opinion, have gotten so dumb because of these social media sites. Everyone's too busy trying to get likes and shares and this, that, and the other than actually enjoying real life. And it's sad to me. And I think that's a big problem with what's going on in our world now. People don't live in reality no more because of social media. People live in what they're told. They go by what they're told on social media when you can't believe most of anything you hear from anybody. I tell people, don't believe me. Research what I say. You don't have to agree with me. As long as I get you thinking about a subject, I've done my part. Whether you agree or disagree. If you're thinking about it, I've done my part. But Zuckerberg, you're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. You don't care about free speech at all. Or we wouldn't be having these discussions about you right now. But I'd love to hear your comments on this. Whether you think Zuckerberg actually is turning a new, turning a new page, so to say, and actually gonna try to be, a decent company with Facebook and everything. Whether they're gonna try to be more fair along partisan lines and stuff like that, or whether you think screw Facebook, it's worthless, it's pointless. I'd love to hear your comments, and as always, like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you all on the flip side.